Good evening, everybody, or good morning if you're not watching this tonight and you're watching it tomorrow while you're having your morning poo. Third day out on the road doing me 3 miles. Got to say, I don't feel as unmotivated today. I felt really unmotivated yesterday, but I don't feel unmotivated today. I actually wanted to get out and do my walk today, which is a good thing. Thank you to all you guys for your kind comments in the comment section about keeping going and going for it and so on, and obviously all your comments as the missus just drove past, and your comments about the videos and stuff. It's really appreciated. It makes you think like you're not on your own, you know, with your views, and that some other people might actually value your opinion as well. So, and I've said a lot of times, you know, football is all about opinions. Was it a goal? Wasn't it a goal? Was it offside? Was it offside? Is it a foul? Ain't it a foul? You know, who's the best team and so on. So I mean, it's, you know, it's all about that, isn't it? So it's nice to actually have that feedback. Makes a real change and keeps me thinking it's worth doing, you know. Thank you as well for all the thumbs ups that I've had as well, because that's quite good. Apparently, and I didn't know this, but the more likes you get, it helps the algorithm and promotes your videos more, and then more people get to watch it. So, you know, it all works itself out, I guess. Nice car in front of me. Yeah, so anyway, today, what did I want to talk about today? Well, today, I wanted to talk about the myth that Tottenham don't win trophies. I was inspired a little bit today by a little video that someone posted on Twitter, which I retweeted because I thought it was really cool. And I don't think it was them doing the video, they obviously found it somewhere. So I took a screen grab of it and I've posted it on my Instagram, and I'll post it here in this video so you can see it for yourself. And it talks about, you know, your history, knowing your history and knowing the fact that Spurs have won trophies in the past. So if you're a Tottenham fan like me on social media, you get a little bit of stick, and it's the go-to reaction. It's quite funny. I've been talking to, if you haven't seen her, you've got to watch her videos on Instagram. I think her name's Danielle Johnson Films, I think is the handle, where she does a little video as a Arsenal fan with her boyfriend. And it's a bit of a parody, and they're really funny. And I shared her latest one that she did, where she's talking about the Emirates being called the library. And she messaged me and said, you know, thanks for sharing, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, got a little bit of talking and said that some of the Arsenal fans in her comments were really having a bit of a meltdown over this video, which is actually just a bit of fun. And when you're a rival fan, you're obviously going to like it. But it's interesting that the go-to comment was, make a film about making a trophy cabinet with a moth in it. And I'm like, you're so predictable. Like, you are literally so predictable. When you consider, and I saw this somewhere else as well today, probably on the back of the video that this other person had posted, that Tottenham are the 6th most decorated club in the English league, sort of thing. Obviously, Man United are up there, Liverpool are up there, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal. They've all obviously won a lot of trophies, and we're a fair way behind. Fair enough. But, and I know I've said this before, we are not, you know, a club that hasn't won anything. You know, only non-league team to win the FA Cup, first team to win the double, first team to win a European Cup. You know, all that kind of stuff. At one time, we were the most decorated, most winners of the FA Cup with 8. You know, so it's just so ridiculous when you consider that it really is a modern football fan's attitude of, if you haven't won the Champions League or you haven't won the Premier League, then you've got no trophies and you've got no history. And it's the one that's levelled at Spurs fans so much. We get it all the time, and I guess that's probably because we are a big fan base. We've got a big fan base, and we have threatened to do so much. We've been in lots of semi-finals, lots of finals, and never quite got over the line, which is really, really disappointing. But you know, it is what it is. We are where we are. Hopefully, with Conte and with, you know, the depth of squad that we're putting together, that's going to change very soon. And obviously, they won't be able to use that anymore. But it'll then change to, you know, you haven't won this or you haven't won that. And like, you know, lots of football fans have a go at Man City about never winning, you know, the Champions League. They've won every other fucking thing, you know. So it is what it is, and they'll always find something to have a go at you about. But the thing that gets up my nose more than anything is when you've got West Ham fans giving it the big I am, oh yeah, trophy dodgers and all that. Hold on a minute. 1980 was the last time you won a cup. You know, are you really seriously telling me that you consider yourselves in a better position than we are over the years? You know, and things are a lot closer now. I'm not going to deny that. You know, but you know, give your head a wobble. You know, it is a bit pathetic, isn't it? You know, when you come out with this bollocks. But yeah, so it's quite annoying, that little bit. But you know, again, it's football, it's banter. You kind of have to suck it up. But you know, and a lot of this I blame on things like Sky TV and pay-per-view and all that, because they push their own narrative about top 4 team, top 6 teams, and all this kind of stuff, which kind of makes it a little bit, you know, it focuses things. I mean, I can remember growing up, you know, fair play, Nottingham Forest were a big club when I was a kid. They won 2 European Cups back to back. You know, fantastic achievement. You know, Liverpool were obviously the main club at that time in the 80s, winning everything, which was, you know, really horrible. And that's probably why you see so many 40-somethings that are Liverpool fans, because they all jumped on that glory, a bit like 30-year-old or 30-odd-year-olds. You get a lot of, especially down here in Poole, you get a lot of Man United fans, all because of the glory years of that. You know, and in, I don't know, 20 years' time, you know, you'd have another group of supporters from outside of Manchester that will all still be supporting Manchester City when the oil money's run out and someone else is looking after them. You know, so, you know, it is what it is, and that's the cycles of football. At least we can say with our fan base, it's not based on glory hunters. You know, massive club down here in the south coast. Like I say, we go up, sat from Dorset, we go up every home game, and we take 2 buses. You know, you're talking about 30 plus people just from Weymouth to Dorchester, Poole, Bournemouth, Christchurch, that kind of area, and that's just the ones that go together. You know, there's plenty of other supporters clubs down this way. Portsmouth, I think, have got one, South Coast Spurs, and then you've got Cornwall, the guys coming up from Cornwall and Devon. So, you know, we are a big supporters base, and that's, I guess, why we get a lot of stick, because people know that we're a big supporters base, and they know that we're, you know, on the cusp of something. But fingers crossed, we're going to shut them up very soon under Conte. Anyway, I'll leave it there, leave the waffle. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to keep your comments coming. Your thumbs ups apparently is really helpful. So thanks for all of those doing those. If you can keep them coming, that will help. And I'll leave you there. Up the Spurs.
Trophy. Tottenham. 1963, Spurs won the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup. And who was the first team to ever win the Europa League? Tottenham. 1972, Spurs won the first ever edition of the competition. And in 1984, they won it again. Okay, but we roast them because they've never won anything in England, right? Also wrong. Spurs have won the FA Cup 8 times. Okay, but they've never won the league. Also wrong. Tottenham have won the English League 2 times. 1951 and 1961. And last but not least, they're also 4 times League Cup winners. Last one coming in 2008. Which was also their last overall trophy. And that's where we get to the problem. Tottenham haven't won a major trophy in 14 years now. That's why they're getting all this stick, and that makes younger fans who might not know enough about football history actually believe they have no trophies whatsoever. Which is pretty sad considering their rich history. So send this video to someone who always says